Giants Pride Night at Oracle, an annual June fan event for the LGBTQ+ community. But for many, the event was marred when three Giants pitchers were seen with the biblical verse, Genesis 9:12-16, written on their rainbow pride caps.
Okay, Landon Routt wrote a verse on his hat. That means that he's anti-something. That doesn't mean that, right? It means that he's pro-something, right? So the rainbow means something to him. It means that he believes in the Noahic covenant being something that's special to us as Christians, right?
Nobody cares who on your back at night. Nobody cares. It has nothing to do with baseball. It has nothing to do with nothing, man. Live your life, be happy. But why would they force a MLB team to identify with this foolishness? Before I get there, I want to tell you guys about Tatum's store. If you're looking for incredible merch, get it right now before 4th of July. Wear your 250 merch. This is one of the greatest celebrations that you can have, is the 250 years of our beautiful country. We got to keep it up because these devils are trying to take us out. We made it to 250. We need to make it another 250. We won't do it if y'all be cowards and never stand up for nothing and don't call these people on the carpet when it's time to call them on the carpet. Whether it's gay, trans, black, white, stupid, dumb, ignorant, whatever you want to call these people to the carpet, ladies and gentlemen. Do not be afraid. We cannot be cowards. You look back and they took over our country and then you want to nag and complain. Here is the time that is pivotal in our country. We will lose it if we don't stand up against this mess. Roll it.
Giants Pride Night at Oracle, an annual June fan event for the LGBTQ+ community. But for many, the event was marred when three Giants pitchers, Landon Roop, JT Brubaker, and Ryan Walker, were seen with the biblical verse, Genesis 9:12-16, written on their rainbow pride caps, which says the rainbow is a symbol of a covenant between God and all living creatures.
They defaced the pride rainbow with a Bible verse telling the LGBT community that they do not own the rainbow, that God owns the rainbow.
True. Sid Ziegler, co-founder of Outsports, calls the Pride Night display disgraceful.
If I were a Giants fan, I would never attend a game again.
In a statement, the Giants organization telling ABC7 Eyewitness News, the San Francisco Giants are proud to support Pride Night and the LGBTQ+ community. We also respect that individuals may make personal choices about participating in team activations. We understand that the choices by individual players has caused pain and anger to many in the LGBTQ+ community, and we're sorry for that. Those choices do not change our organization's commitment to inclusion, belonging, and creating a welcoming environment for all. For Ziegler, the statement falls short.
For the Giants to take no responsibility and essentially stand by their players is gross.
It was disheartening.
Time out. I couldn't hold back. I can't hold back. I can't. I'm gonna finish the clip, but I can't. You idiotic fool. Just because you like a man on the back of you every night, just because you want to diddle around and with another man every night, don't mean that these players have to capitulate to that. Why don't the Giants come out and say, what you did offended some of our players? Let me tell you something. Without these men going out here playing this game, there is no baseball team. Without these pitchers going out there throwing no hitters, you don't have a team. You don't win a championship. Nobody cares. And it boils my blood that they keep forcing this on people. It's a two-way mother-freaking street. That means that just as offended as some of these people in the plus community, which they don't even know what's after the plus, just as much as they're offended, Christians are offended. The men who playing on that team are offended. Let me just clear this up real quick. This is not a matter of who owns the rainbow. What is the origin of the rainbow? You see the rainbow in the sky. There's no person that owns the rainbow that shows up in the sky, created by God as a covenant in the Bible, as a physical representation in the physical world we live in. How do you gonna say that because you gay and you trans and you doing all this that belongs to you? How you gonna make that imagery that shows up after a monsoon or shows up after rainfall that's gonna somehow be associated with a group of people based on their sexual orientation? I cannot stand these people. I can't stand them. And I'm not talking about the people who want to be gay and all that stuff. I'm talking about the people that's thrusting it on you. I see this all the time, man. When I go places, I don't know you gay because it don't matter. It's not like gay people got 3 legs or something. You got 4 eyes and 3 legs and 6 ears. You just a regular person. You just horny and you want to be with another man or something. Hold on, man. I'm gonna finish, I promise. Give me 20 seconds. I don't understand. Because you horny, you get special treatment. Because being bisexual, you just horny, man. You don't give me no, I was born like this. If you like a woman and a man, you just nasty. And just say you want to be nasty. Just like a dude. He want to sleep with 5 women at one time. Just say you nasty. You like doing nasty stuff. Nobody get an award because you freaky. When do you get a special holiday because you're a freak? There's a whole bunch of straight people doing nasty stuff. You got people doing they put a ball in their mouth and strap something around their head. You get a special treatment because you nasty. You want to do freaky stuff with your partner at night. Stop with this stuff. Finish the clip.
Pride Executive Director Suzanne Ford had this to say.
I work for San Francisco Pride, and I think if I espouse beliefs that weren't inclusive, my board of directors would have a problem with that. And I think the same thing goes with these Giants players. They work for the San Francisco Giants.
Landon Roop told the Mercury News he meant no hate at all. It's what he stands for as a believer in God. Major League Baseball is now involved, issuing a warning to the players. In a statement to Outsports, a spokesperson says the writing on the cap violates our rules and, consistent with normal practice, we have warned the players about future violations. Pitcher Sam Hentges opted not to wear a pride cap at all, wearing a regular cap instead. The LGBTQ community says more to come on this incident.
This is what drives division. Because now it's us versus you. You want to play? Then we don't want to support y'all. Y'all making us support you. You making us support you. That's not inclusive. Inclusive is you can write the scripture on that too. That means you're inclusive of all that stuff y'all doing and you're inclusive of Christians. But inclusivity means the exclusion of things that they don't like. Inclusion means that I can be a Christian and you can have that thing too. They don't want that. They want you to be a devil. And all you men who humping each other at night, that's why you're getting AIDS and all that stuff. Because you ain't supposed to be doing none of that. That's why your booty don't work right. Because you ain't supposed to be doing none of that stuff. Some of y'all trans. The reason why y'all want to jump off a cliff or something, because God didn't make you like that. You got mental issues that you need to address. And if you don't want to address them, just don't address them. But don't ask nobody to feel sorry for you. Being homosexual is a mental illness. That don't mean you're a bad person. That means something ain't right here. It bothers me that we cannot speak in real terms. Something ain't right. That's like if you saw a male lion with a big mane and he on the back of another male. National Geographic would be like, something has happened with this thing. You know what I mean? Why is he on the back of another man or another male lion? He is no longer part of the pride. They left him out. He dead somewhere because he can't be with the women and the pride and do all that stuff. He hunting for himself because he humping other lions. But then in the human society, we like, that's totally normal. Do you know if everybody wanted to be gay and stuff, we would have no more people on earth? If God made you can get pregnant through the back door, and I wouldn't say nothing. I shut my mouth. But there's a reason why you can't do that. There's a reason why you get sick and you get diseases and stuff when you're trying to go through the back door. There's a reason why they don't go like that. They don't go together. Let the clip play.
I think the Pride Night sports leagues, hey, we're going to celebrate the sexuality of anybody, I think is long since past in terms of its significance. And I actually think, again, it's working against gay people now, because when you mandate speech, you have moved from, hey, we're seeking tolerant respect for our choices, just allow us to live as we see fit, to I have to celebrate the way that you are choosing to live. So if you're these Giants players, you come into your locker room, they give you a rainbow hat. You're like, what are we doing here? I don't understand how Major League Baseball's position can be, we're going to mandate that you wear these uniforms, and that is a form of speech, clearly. But if you disagree with the speech that we are mandating, we're going to punish you if you speak out against the mandated speech.
Let me just add this. Let's put Rob Schneider on there because this is hilarious. I'm not going to interfere with this. Let me say this before we get to that clip. If they did a Christian night, and they made everybody wear John 3:16 on their hats, you think they'll do? You think they'll do that? Why wouldn't they do it? Because they're not inclusive. They hate everything about God. They think that they're gods. They think that they run the world. This is what it's really about. How could you be a grown man and you are owner of a team and you mad at your pitchers because they don't want to wear that gay stuff? I just wish we had other things that we can do. Like let's say this. They wear the gay stuff, and then when Black Lives Matter and then black people got a problem, because they already got a problem complaining about something, they make all the players wear black stuff. Well, what if white people want to do white pride? Are they going to let them do a white pride hat? Are they going to let white lives matter on the thing? They won't do it because you're not inclusive, you lying son of a gun. Come on, Snyder.
You have offered to pay the fines of these MLB players should they be fined. What motivated that?
Well, Kaylee, why are they trying to make baseball gay? We have enough gay sports. We have the WNBA. We have figure skating. I mean, cornhole is on ESPN. I mean, every mascot is gay. I mean, that's where the whole furry thing, I think, came from. Not 100% sure about that. Baseball already has all the gay music. We Are the Champions, the YMCA. I mean, at what point is enough? That's what I'm saying.
And Rob, to each their own. People can do what they want to do, live how they want to live. You live in America. But if you're going to force someone to wear a Pride Night hat, and in response, they want to put a Bible verse on there saying what the rainbow means to them, I'm not sure why that's controversial. And I want to ask you specifically about hypocrisy here, because the MLB says these are our uniform rules, but apparently they're selective when they enforce them, because there have been other instances of players writing. For instance, they wrote number 51 on their hats in the 2025 World Series.
Yeah, that's right.
In 2021, they wrote SOS Cuba. And I'm wondering if those players got warnings.
Well, let me tell you, they're all for diversity, equity, and inclusion. Unless you have a diversity of opinion, then you're not included in your opinion. So, I mean, baseball players signed up to play baseball. What part of their contract said, you also have to promote our leftist ideology that may be against your religious beliefs?
This stuff is so common sense. This baseball player had a really good thing to say. He's finna drop the mic. But before he dropped the mic, I just want to say this one thing. What is LGBTQ mean? Lesbian, gay, bi, trans. What does that actually translate to? Does that make you a different human being? No. It just means who you in that night. That's all it means. When I see people hey, man, how you doing? Rick Grinnell. Hey, how you doing, man? Dave Rubin. How you doing, brother? That has nothing to do with nothing else. It's just he's a regular person. But then to add the LGBT is who you effing at night. That's the only thing that's different. Who you effing. If a man effing a man, or a man effing men and women, or a person trans and then they effing men and women, that's what that means. You don't read gay, you don't see gay, you don't spell gay, you don't work at gay jobs. It's like they got an Amazon division that's gay. No, it's not. You work at Amazon, you work at Amazon. You in Tesla building a jet, you don't build a gay jet. It's not like they send you to gay space. Where do we get this at? I go and get a Synergy. There's no straight synergy and gay synergy. It's just synergy. Why do you got to make a gay thing out of something? Come on, brother. Drop the mic real quick. Roll it.
A lot of the hate comes from perceived negativity. And without getting too off track, but like the Pride Night stuff with the Giants, like I think that there's a perceived negativity with this stuff of like, okay, Landon Routt wrote a verse on his hat. That means that he's anti-something. That doesn't mean that, right? It means that he's pro-something, right? So the rainbow means something to him. It means that he believes in the Noahic covenant being something that's special to us as Christians, right? That means that no matter how bad we possibly could be, no matter how much we reject God, that he will never again flood the earth. That's really cool. That's really special. And we do a lot of stuff, and we're all sinful. We all do a lot of stuff that may be worthy of a flooding, but God will never flood us, and because of that promise, and his promises are unconditional. So that's something that's really cool to me, is that there's nothing negative, there's nothing anti, there's nothing that says that he doesn't support anything or that he's like hateful or anything like that at all. It's all positive. It's all like, man, this is what the rainbow means to me, and I just thought that was really cool that he did that.
Yeah, he didn't put Romans 1, did he? Did he put Romans 1? If they put Romans 1, then that'll be a direct attack against that foolery. Romans 1 says it's an abomination. A man laying with a man. These people are worthy of hellfire. And not only those who do it, but those who support those who do it. That's what the Bible say. They didn't even go that far. They just did a little cute one and say the rainbow is for God.